It's Frontier Conference basketball from the opening tip-off to the final buzzer. 12 of the best teams in the NAIA. 6 men, 6 women, all fighting the right to represent at a national tournament. We bring you all the action from the Pacific Steel Four Seasons Arena right here in Great Falls. Our games are brought to you in part by First Interstate Bank, BSN Sports, Pepsi, Nike, the Gibson Hotel in Great Falls, McDonald's throughout the state of Montana, D.A. Davidson, Independence Bank, Logan Health, Conferro Sports Foundation, Clark & Lewis, Northwest Energy, and Irk Hotels throughout the state. Hey, if you're ready, it is time. Sit back and enjoy the call as it's time for Frontier Conference basketball, and we're bringing it to you right now.
Ready to unleash your awesome? Then you need 8 gig all-fiber internet from TDS. You'll have the powerful internet you need to stream, game, learn, and work today, and be prepared to take on anything new you can dream up tomorrow. Imagine internet you'll never outgrow. Get 8 gig all-fiber internet from TDS and embrace infinite possibility. At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
For more than 85 years, D.A. Davidson has strived to build relationships and trust. From our first office in Montana to each of our 70 locations spread out coast to coast, we're on the ground and in your neighborhood, combining the values of a local partner with the capabilities of a national institution. We achieve strong outcomes based on mutual success, planning for future generations and building legacies that endure together.
Passion. It's what drives us. When you get your hands on something that you're passionate about, there's nothing else like it. That's the value of hands-on learning. So whether your passion is painting or plumbing, engines or engineering, if you're ready to turn your passion into a profession, find us at MSU Northern.
but I know I'm talking to the alumni over there. They're really happy with Jeff and what he's done. He's got the girls playing good ball. He substitutes a bunch, so I'll be hard-pressed as an announcer to keep up with Jeff substituting. He did the same thing in high school. He just comes at you in swarms, and you got to be able to come out on defense and know who you're going to be guarding, because it's probably not going to be the same person that was out there the last time he came down the floor. So Jeff's a great coach, and I really don't know a whole lot about Western's coach, other than it's Britt Cooper, first season. And I'm sure if you're coaching at the college level, you get a good high school career or something somewhere. So once again, we're going to do what we do before every one of these ball games, and we're going to bring all the players out here on the floor, and they have a Champion of Sportsmanship award that they give out here. And then we got Scott Campbell. He's here. He's the commissioner of the Frontier Conference, and this is a big award to give out. This is kind of a citizenship award that they give to each one of these teams, and it's a much coveted award. And
Number 4 of the opening day of the Frontier Conference men's and women's tournament here at the Pacific Steel Arena in Great Falls. Glad to have you here. We're here gathered here for a clash of athletes. Now we've got them on the court now. Is it going to be the Western Montana Bulldogs, or is it going to be the Montana Tech Horningers? Before I introduce your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on the court as we take this moment to recognize the champions of character. These are student athletes from Montana Western and Montana Tech. Representing Western, Shani Mack. Representing Montana Tech, Soda Rice. Here's what Coach Britt Cooper from Western had to say about Shani. She's a great leader on the court, in the classroom, and around her community. She always puts others before herself, and her success on the basketball court is just one showcase of her work ethic and her dedication. Congratulations, Shani Mack. Coach Jeff Grant had this to say about Soda. She is one of the most dependable and hardworking people I've ever been around. Her ability to balance her nursing classes, clinicals, 2 jobs, and basketball is just amazing. All of the success Soda has experienced is due to her unwavering support of her family, teammates, and friends. Soda has shown her fellow student athletes.
Down out of Box Elder, Jonelle, she's averaging 12 a game. Kyla, 5. That's her playing good basketball down there in Dillon. And with that, I missed who won. I was busy talking. I missed who won the award for Tech. Let me ask Sarge. Sarge, who won for Tech? He doesn't know. Sarge. He's quite a guy. He's AD here at Providence, and he's a busy man. He has a lot of things going on in his life. Every time I turn around, he's hosting this or doing that, or he's Great Falls, so I don't think they could operate without him. Let's go ahead and talk with the visitors first. And we're going to introduce him as they come out on the floor. And wearing their home or away, that's going to be Tech. And he's going to start the following starters. Number 2 is going to come out there. That's going to be Chloe Sadibert. She's a freshman, 5'5". She's out of Stanwood, Washington. He also is going to start number 21. That's Brooklyn Hankwitz. She's a junior. She's 6 foot tall, out of Astoria, Oregon. He also is going to start number 30. That's Liv Wangerin. She's a sophomore, 5'9". She's out of Plentywood. And then he's going to start Aubrey Rodemaker. She's wearing number 33. She's a junior 6-footer. She's out of Kalispell Glacier High School. And his final starter, she wears number 34. Her name is Soda Rice. She's a junior. She's 5'11". She's out of Savage, Montana. So once again, lots of Montana kids on the floor for both of these squads. Let's talk about Montana Western coach Britt Cooper. He's going to start number 2. Well, that isn't who they have. I don't think that was right. I have 2 as Haley Pike. Number 3 is going to be Kyla Momberg. She's a guard. She's a 5'8" sophomore. She's out of Box Elder. He's going to start a 5'8" seater out of Number 12, that's going to be Shani Mack, 5'8". She's a senior out of Three Forks. He's going to start 5'9" junior, a guard. Number 21, Jonelle Momberg. She's out of Box Elder as well. And his final starter out there will be wearing number 24. It's Jordan Sweeney. She's a guard. She's 5'7". She's a senior. She's out of Oakwood, California, via Idaho State University. Good pickup for Dillon. And now the players are out there on the floor. They're all huddled up, getting ready to play some ball game. I still don't know. I don't have the same number 2 that he just introduced on the microphone over there. But I'm going to have to call her Haley Pike until I see something different on the lineup deal. But right now, it's going to be Haley Pike. And now we've got the ball in the middle of the floor. Going to throw in the air, and we are off for the final semifinal game on the girls' side. And it's controlled by Tech. And they're going to bring down to this end of the floor. Over here on the right-hand side, that's going to be Rice. Rice, head of the key. They throw the ball inside, little spin move. Comes out into the corner to Rice, head of the key. That's going to be Hankowitz. He's going to take the ball inside. Picks up the ball. Rice looking for something, anything. Goes there. They got it inside. Good defense being played by the Bulldogs. Too good, the referee says. And he's going to call a foul on who I say is Haley Pike. They're going to call her Maddie Moy. I've got 5 for Maddie Moy, but they're going to stick with it, so I guess they got the wrong number on my program, and I guess I'll have to make that change. Otherwise, I'll be calling her wrong the whole game. I was wondering why Maddie wouldn't be starting. She's wearing number 2, not number 5. Okay, here they come in the front court. That's going to be Western with the ball, head of the key. That's going to be out there in the hands of Momberg. Momberg takes it over the right-hand side. That's for Sweeney. Sweeney tried to take the ball inside, down low, gets the ball in the hands of Kyla, and Kyla travels with it. 9:12 to play. We're just underway here in the quarters now. Of course, gals play quarters, the men play halves. And in the front court, here comes Sandiford. She works over there on the left-hand side. That's Rice. Back over to Sandiford. To Rice at the head of the key. Tries to go down to the baseline. Good defense being played there by Shady Mack. She steps in front of that, steals the ball. Gets the ball out here. That's Sweeney. She can take it inside. Shots from the baseline. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Momberg had it. Dex got it. Get the ball to Soda Rice, and she's going to bring it in the front court. And she's going to take it all the way in, drop the ball off. She goes by into Sandiford. Sandiford goes over on the left-hand side, deep in the corner. They're going to have a three-pointer up over there. That shot was put up by Hankwitz. No good. Rebound comes off. Sweeney's got it on the side of the floor. She's in the front court. And she takes left, right, picks up a dribble, goes right to Momberg. Momberg back to Sweeney, down in the corner. That's going to be Moy. Moy takes a couple dribbles to get out of there. Swing around. Gets the ball to Mack. Mack now, head of the key to Sweeney. Sweeney going to set up the offense again. 8 seconds on. She's just out to shoot a three. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Skying up there for it. Going to be Wangerin. And here comes Tech in the front. That's Sandiford. She takes it to the key. Hits pick up her dribble. Good defense being played by Moy, and she gets the ball stolen, not to Momberg. And that's going to be Kyla. She's in the front court. Working over on the right-hand side. That's shot put up there by Western. Number 12 is putting that up. That's going to be off no good. Max had the shot coming out of the rebound. It's going to be Tech. They get the ball down here in the corner. Wangerin takes in the paint. Working hard on the getting in there, and she's going to get fouled in the act of shooting. She's going to go to the free throw line as Joel Nell, I believe, is going to pick up her first foul. And here comes 3 substitutes off of Coach Graham's bench. I see coming on is going to be Chalice Westwater. She's out of Hellgate in Missoula. Also coming on is going to be, I'm not going to see through the key to see who that was. First free throw by Liv Wangerin is no good. We're still knotted at zeros. 7:40 on the clock up there. And one more free throw on the way, and that one's no good either. Rebound comes off. Kyla's got it. She gets the ball on Sweeney, and Sweeney's in the front court. Setting up the offense. They're going up against zone defense down there. No, they're going to go to man-to-man now, this time down the floor. And it's going to be ahead of the key. That's going to be Sweeney. Tries to get inside. They can't do that. Said she hands the ball off. That's going to be in the hands of Joel Nell. Joel Nell back over to Sweeney. There are 8 seconds on the shot clock. She works her way out the right-hand side. Skip pass down, believe, and they're going to have a foul. That's probably going to go against Kyla. Nope, it's not. Looked like me like she just ran over the defender. They're going to call it on the defender, picking up her first foul. is number 10. And that is going to be Avery Carlson who's out there now. And now they get the ball to Sweeney. Sweeney gets the ball not stolen. Coming out there, playing the defense is going to be Tech. Bringing the ball down the floor, going to be kicked. Good defense by Carlson. Came down, had a 2-on-1 fast break. Took a kick of the ball in order to knock that thing out of there. Looked to me like Tech was going to get their first basket of the ball game. We're still at 0, 7:03 to play. First quarter. Taking the ball on the baseline. Throwing it in from down there is going to be Wanger. She gets the ball all the way out. Head of the key. That shot's put up over there. It's no good. Rademacher put it up. Coming out of there with it is going to be the Bulldogs. Deep in the corner. Now back at the top of the head of the key to Joel Nell over to Sweeney. Sweeney want to work on the right-hand side. She's in the paint. Little step back. Her shot's on the way. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound comes off. Tech's got it. And coming out there with it. Rebound working on the far side of the floor. In the front court's Carlson. She's still in the dribble as they set up the Tech offense. Left-hand side. That's where we'll find Wangerin. Wangerin. She's going to take it inside. A little spin move underneath the basket. Shots up. Still no basket. That one misses. And this time it's going to be Joel Nell that's got the rebound. Comes down the front of the floor to Kyla. Back to Joel Nell. Over the right-hand side to Sweeney deep in the corner. We're going to have a three-pointer launch up over there. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Shooting that one was going to be Mack. And here they come in the front court. Underneath the basket. Having trouble controlling the ball. Coming out of there. Shots up. It's good. Count that basket. And Rademacher's going to get a basket. She was falling to the ground when she threw that one up. Kind of a bit of a prayer, but it was answered. It went in, and she's going to go to the free throw line. As picking up her second foul is going to be Maddie Moy. And at the free throw line, Aubrey Rademacher, 6-foot junior out of Glacier High School. Kalispell. Free throw's no good. We're still at 2-0. Great hustle by Carlson to come out of there with that rebound. She quickly gets the ball to Mayer, who's out there. Deep in the corner now. That's going to be head of the key now. Dribbling the ball. That's going to be Carlson. Getting Joel Nell's got her there. She's going to go over on the left-hand side. Deep in the corner. Three-point shot put up there. That one's up, and that one's in. That's going to be Allie Cleverly who's out there. She's got a three-pointer now. It's 5-0 Ore Diggers. And Sweeney's going to bring in the front court. Going to be picked up there by Carlson at the head of the key. Now over here on this side, looking for something inside. Anything that's going to be Kiki Davis is out there. They're going to put a three-pointer up. That's put up by Joel Nell. It's no good. Rebound comes out. Tech's got it. Coming in the front court, it's going to be Cleverly. She comes over here on the right-hand side to Carlson. Carlson picks up her dribble. Head of the key. Nobody's out there guarding Aubrey Rademacher. She got a three-pointer up, and it's good. And now it's 8-0 Ore Diggers. And Sweeney. She's going to take it in the front court. She's calling out a play. Waiting for it. The head of the key is going to be Carlson. He wants to work over there on the right-hand side. And now the head of the key, that's Kiki Davis. Over the right-hand side to Sweeney. Sweeney being guarded closely over there by Carlson. Takes a couple dribbles. She goes baseline. Shots up. Shots good. She's going to go to the free throw line. Sweeney. She was in the running for Player of the Year. And you see why. She's got all kinds of skills. And with that, the score 8-2. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. So with 4:53 to play in the first quarter, we're going to take a timeout with them. So why don't we go ahead and take a timeout for 1 minute.
Fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
And that sign is to get a satisfying breakfast sandwich for just $2 when you order ahead on the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And Jordan's got one free throw coming, and it's up and in. And now it's 8-3. And now here comes Tech into the front court. On the far side of the floor over there, that's going to be Sandiford. And she's in the front court on the dribble at the head of the key. Pick set for her there. She comes over here right side. That's going to be in the hands of Wangerin. Wangerin takes it out in the corner. They're going to have a three-pointer up there. A launch from the corner, up and in. Beautiful shot put up over there by Brooklyn Hankwitz. And now it's 11-3 as they come into the front court. That's going to be Sweeney. Sweeney hands it off to Joel Nell Momberg. Comes out here to the head of the key to Lund. Isabella Lund's out there now. Skip pass all the way over to Sweeney. She tries to go baseline. Defense cuts her off. She comes out to Kiki Davis, the head of the key back to Sweeney. She's going to do a little one-on-one. Joel Nell now working away inside on the defense. Ball gets swatted out of her hands. And they swatted it out of bounds. It's going to be Bulldog ball, baseline under their own basket. 4:11 to play. First quarter as they get into Sweeney. Sweeney out here at the head of the key to Lund. Lund gets it back over to Sweeney at the free throw line. Little fadeaway shot. Good defense being played. Getting a check on that ball is going to be Wangerin. And they get the ball over to Sandiford, and they're in the front court up 11-3. Sandiford being guarded closely over there by Lund. Set a pick to try to feed her up. She's in the paint. She's got a layup. No. Little skip move. Gets the ball to Wangerin. Beautiful pass inside. Soda Rice can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to turn back over. I guess that's Chalice Westwater. That's 24, not 34. Those ponytails, I tell you, they're announcer's bane. And now Joel Nell over to Sweeney, and they're in the front court. 3:42 to play. Over to Joel Nell. Joel Nell, she looks at that three-point shot, doesn't take it, goes over to the right-hand side. That's Lund. Lund, little spin move to get herself inside. Layup up, no good. Fouled in the act of shooting, however. And she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple. I think they're going to call that foul on Brooklyn Hankwitz. Her first. And at the free throw line, Isabella Lund. She's a sophomore 5'6" guard out of Tumwater, Washington. As Jeff Graham does his multiple substitutions, folks, I'm not even going to try to keep up with him. We'll just, as we play, every time the horn goes off, he's got three new gals running out there. Free throws up, it's no good. And the sophomores got one more coming. They're down 11-3, 3:32 to play here in the first quarter. Free throws up, that one's good. And now a little pressure by Lund on Sandiford, but she's going to just pass it over in the front court on this side. Into the front court on the dribble, that's going to be Wangerin. Wangerin, Zach Sandiford, head of the key. Now Wangerin, play a little catch across the top. Sandiford drops it over in the far corner. That's where Rademacher is, head of the key now. That's Westwater. Down in the corner, beautiful pass inside. Spin shot up, and it rolls in good. That's Wangerin. She gets one deep on the block. And now they're up 13-4 as Sweeney brings it in the front court. Sweeney on the dribble. Gets to the Malmberg. That's Joel Nell out there. And now they got the ball over to Sweeney. She's going to go free throw line. Sandiford's going to bump her and pick up a foul. It was before the shot. She was on the ground. So they're just going to go baseline with it. As multiple substitutions come on for Tech. And now they're going to take the ball out baseline. And they try to get the ball in. It's going to be Sweeney. Sweeney takes a race across the head of the key. Lund now going back the other way. Free throw line. Picks up her dribble. Goes over the right-hand side. Spinning her way inside there. Having to kick it back out to Lund. And Lund travels. And now it's Tech. And Tech's going to bring it in the front court. Lund's going to play a pass as they do that. They do get it in the front court, working over here on the right-hand side. That's going to be Wangerin. Wangerin, head of the key. Back over to Wangerin. Now she gets the ball low on the baseline. Shots put up there, no good by Westwater. Coming back on the rebound. That's going to be Wangerin as she gets another basket. Nice job staying with it. She's got 4 points in the ball game now as they're bringing it down the front court, down 15-4. That's the Bulldogs on the mix up there between players. They were zigging, thought they were zagging. Ball comes back over to Tech. In the front court, that's Wangerin, head of the key over there. Looking inside, that's going to be Kia Watson who's out there. And now back over to Wangerin. Couple dribbles, Lund's on her, little spin move inside. Kicks it back outside, head of the key. And they're going to be defense being played by Joel Nell. She's got a steal. She comes down the floor, layups up. Oh, it rolls out, no good. Working hard for the rebound. Who's that off of? Oh, good hustle. Sliding underneath the bench over there. playing really good hustle. That's Kiki Davis, but the ball's off of her. And so it's going to go back over to Tech. Tech looking to get the ball inside. They do. They get the ball in the hands of Macy Mayer, who's out there. And the far side on the dribble, that's going to be Wangerin. Head of the key. No, she goes back over there down on the baseline. And coming back out, Westwater gets whacked on the, I thought, on the arm as she threw it across. Referee didn't think so. Coming out there with it's going to be Sweeney. Down 11 with 1:21 to play in the first quarter. Sweeney's got the ball at the head of the key. And she's going to pick up a player control foul. They say she pushed off as she went by. Sweeney doesn't argue. So with a minute 17 to play, and we have a whole bunch of substitutes coming on the floor. Thought maybe they're going to get a timeout out of all that, but they're not going to. Saving them up for the end of the ball game. And here they come into the front court. Head of the key, that's Carlson who's out there now. She wants to work on the left-hand side, and Lund's guarding her. Still on the dribble. Good job by Lund. Finally has to get rid of the ball. Head of the key, that's going to be Cleverly. Over on this side, on the dribble. Going to be Wangerin. She goes down the baseline and tries to get the ball in there, but it's going to be Kiki Davis playing defense. Knocks the ball out on the baseline. It's going to be Tech ball underneath her own basket. Under a minute to play, 54.8 seconds here in the first quarter. Taking the ball out will be Wangerin. She's looking for something inside if they can find it. Free throw line wide open with the shot there is Hankwitz. Shot's no good. Rebound comes out of there. And it's going to be Davis that's got it quickly down the floor to Lund. Lund, she's in a hurry. Tries to split the seam there and travels with it. Been better off just to pull up and set up the offense. Tried to force the issue. Anytime you're trying to drive between two players, trouble's going to happen. And now here they come with Carlson in the front court. Lund's going to pick her up there. Still in the dribble, center circle. She's backed out that far. Now she goes right by her. She got a layup. Nobody gets in front of her. She misses a wide open layup. Coming out there with a rebound is going to be Kiki Davis. She gets the ball to Sweeney, and with less than 30 seconds left, in fact, there's a 2 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sweeney's in the front court. Looks like they'll play for that last shot. Down 15-4. I think I'd go for it. Get something out of this offense this quarter. And now the defense is going to come out and get her. Carlson's going to play her. Now they're back to Sweeney. She's going to go over there on the right-hand side. They run the defense right over the top of it. Pick. Lund does a nice job of picking that foul up. And it's going to be the fourth foul. Oh, if they go to the free throw line, that's going to be a terrible foul, and they are. Yep, fifth foul with 9 seconds left. Sends Lund to the free throw line. Isbell was just there a while ago. And this one's on the way, and that one's good. And she's got one more coming. 15-5 now, 10-point lead by Tech. And now it's a 9-point lead. They got 9 seconds to get down the floor and do something with it. You get the ball over there on the far side of the floor. Wangerin's in the front court. She's at the free throw line, goes in the corner. They got a three-pointer on the way, up and in. Beautiful shot over there by Ellie Cleverly. And there we've reached the end of the first quarter. And look up there, that Belvedere scoreboard. The Orediggers have 18. The Bulldogs have 6. Let's go and take a break for a minute while we hear from our sponsors. Glenn Lambert with a call. This is KQDI, 1450 AM.
We invite you to stay at one of the newest hotels in Great Falls. Warm, friendly atmosphere, and a friendly staff that's ready to assist you in your every need. When you check in, this is the kind of room you will receive. Clean and comfortable, where you get wonderful breakfast, and how about a nice glass of wine upon your check-in? Easy check-in with your professional team to assist you. Make your next reservation at the Gibson, downtown Great Falls.
Well, it was all Orediggers in that first quarter. They've got an 18-6 lead over the Western Bulldogs. Rivalry game. These two teams, at least on the boys' side, don't like each other much. Dillon and Butte, of course, are just about an hour apart on I-15, and if you've ever driven that distance between those two communities. I think it's like 80 miles, and most people do it in about a half an hour. They go fast on that piece of interstate, I'm here to tell you. And we're going to start this second half. We got some music playing over there. They got to get that shut off. There we go. And now it's going to be Western ball. And Sweeney's going to bring in the front court. And she's going to be met ahead of the key, gets to the Lund. Lund takes it through the key, works a little weave, far side. Going to have a shot put up over there. That's going to be by Sweeney. It's worth 3, and it's good. Now they've cut the lead to 18-9. And here comes Cleverly into the front court. Over there on the left-hand side. I believe that's Wangeren. I can't see her number. And it is. He's over ahead of the key to Carlson. Carlson, right-hand side, going against his own defense. Skip pass. Far side, Cleverly. Carlson. She looks at the 3. She can't get it off. She goes over here on the right-hand side. That's going to be Wangeren. Now ahead of the key. Now Carlson, a launch one. Good. She was way out there. Avery Carlson, nice 3-pointer. Gets that lead out to 21-9 as Sweeney brings it in the front court. She's on the dribble. She'll stop and cast one at the head of the key. No good. Rebound comes off. Good job getting your hands on that ball. Coming out there with it's going to be Haggy. That's Peyton who's out there. Gets the ball to Sweeney. Sweeney to Lund. Lund on the dribble. Working over the right-hand side. Head of the key now. That's going to be Haggy. Haggy to Sweeney. Sweeney. And Lund sets a pick for her. She sends her out of there. She goes to the free throw line. Stops and pops from there. That one's no good. Rebound comes off. Tech's got it. Coming out of there with a rebound was going to be Radabaker. She gets the ball over here in the hands of Carlson. She's in the front court. Try to set a pick to free her up. Try to get the ball inside to Brooklyn Hankwitz. That's not going to work. We're going to have a jump ball situation on the far sideline. Possession arrow is going to keep it right down here with Tech. As Tech is doing some substituting over there. And I see coming back on is going to be Maddie Moy. And the possession, everybody's going the wrong end of the floor, folks. That possession was, yeah, there you go. Now they're getting it right. They're all coming down here. It's Tech ball. They'll take it over there right there in front of their bench, in front of the Western bench. Throwing it in is going to be Carlson. And she does get the ball in. That's going to be them, Macy Mayer. Head of the key now. That's going to be Soda Rice. Right side, Cleverly looking to get it inside. Can't do it. Has the bigger around the key. Ends up on the far side in Westwater. She drives at the head of the key. Goes over to Carlson. Good defense being played by the Bulldogs. They can't even get around that 3-point line to shoot it. They're down to 12 seconds. And now it's going to be Cleverly over the far side. They're going to put up a launch from 3. Over there putting that up was going to be Carlson. No good. Rebound comes off. Western's got it. And they dribble it right out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Tech. They'll get a fresh 20 seconds after they tie their shoes. Shoes tied. We're ready to play. Tech will take it out. Cleverly to throw it in. And she's got 4 choices out there. Where's she going to go? She's going to go right into Rice. Soda gets the head of the key. Back into Carlson. Carlson, right-hand side. Rice looking something inside. Malmberg's right in front of her. That's Joel Nell. She goes over on the far side. Cleverly ends up losing the ball. Good defense being played over there. Doing a great job is going to be Lund. And she gets the ball down the floor. And they get the ball. It could have been a travel not called to get to Malmberg. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes off. Great job by Cleverly. She comes out of there with it, working over here on the left-hand side. Picked up her dribble. Now we're going to have Westwater put up a 3-pointer, and that's going to be short of everything. And goes out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Western, and now Coach Graham has 5 substitutes coming on the floor. Now all 5 of the girls are on. They're off. And now it's going to be Western ball. Sweeney. Down 9-21 as she's going to bring it in the front court. And what are they going to play on defense down there? Bring those girls out there. They're looking a whole lot like they want to stay with the man-to-man, and they do. Lund now, and she just traveled, got away with it. And now they get the ball back over to Sweeney. Sweeney clears people out, tries taking the paint. Good defense there by Sandiford. Down to Lund. Spin move inside. She can't get a shot off either. Now it goes ahead of the key. That's going to be to Momberg. A little spin move inside. That shot's no good. Rebound comes off. It's going to be Tech that had it. And we got bodies on the ground. That's Lund down there again. She must end up every game with floor burns all over. She's always falling down. Just nothing but pure hustle. She's going to have to go take a little time at the bench as she limps over there. And it's going to be Tech ball in front of the scorer's bench. 7:04 to play here in the second quarter as they bring it in the front court. That's Sandiford. And we have a pick set, and they ran right through the pick. Good job setting that pick was going to be Rademacher. and she's going to pick up a foul, and that's going to go against Shani Mack. And they're going to take it out of bounds right here in front of me, taking it out. That's going to be Wangeren. Liv looking to throw it in, and she still hasn't made up her mind. Goes all the way over the top. Sandiford. Chloe goes over on the right-hand side. Picks up the dribble. Now they almost got a steal. Instead, they leave it wide open. So to Rice, or excuse me, Rademacher. Her shot's up. It's no good. Coming out of there with it's going to be Malmberg. Gets the ball to Sweeney. Sweeney's in the front court. She wants to work over on the right-hand side. Still hasn't picked up her dribble. Now it's going to be Malmberg. Jumper behind her back. She's in the paint. Her shot in there is up and in. I don't know how that one did. How I got in there, but it did, and now it's a 10-point game. Joel Nell, she's always got tricks up her sleeve out there. Deep down here in the corner, they got the ball in the hands of Wasson, who's back out there. Kia looking to go inside. She goes baseline. They cut her off. Picks up her dribble. Gets the ball, head of the key. They go around to the far side. Sandiford tries to throw it in there. Not happening. Coming out of there with it. That's going to be Mack, and she's going to bring the ball in the front court. Defense picks her up to the head of the key. Goes Sweeney. Sweeney, she's on the dribble. Wants to work the way inside. A little spin move inside the paint. Good defense being played out there by Brooklyn Hankwitz, but it doesn't matter. Sweeney shoots over the top of her. She's got another basket. And now it's an 8-point ball game. They're closing it up there, the Bulldogs. And now it's going to be Wangeren. Wangeren, she's on the dribble working against Kyla Malmberg. Bricks it over here. That's going to be Wasson. Wasson deep in the corner. Got a three-pointer up there. That one's no good. Shooting that one is going to be Rademacher. We got bodies on the floor. And they're going to give the ball to Western. Multiple substitutions coming on for Tech. And taking the ball out on the baseline will be Joel Nell. She gets it into Sweeney, and Jordan's going to bring it in the front court. They're only down 8 now, 5:33 to play here in the second quarter. Closing that gap a little bit on Tech. Tech's gone cold from the field. Over there on the right-hand side now, trying to get it inside. That's going to be Malmberg. Stops, pops, layups up, layups good. That's going to be Kyla. She's going to go to the free throw line. Nice job by Kyla. Little head fake, got the defense up in the air. When they were coming down, she went up, powered through the shot, got it. Makes free throw? No. But the rebound comes off, going to get knocked out of bounds? No, it's going to be saved by Western. Head of the key, Joel Nell, far side, Kyla, back to Joel Nell. She's going to try to dribble her way in there. She's having a hard time controlling the ball. Gets the ball to Sweeney at the head of the key. She's over there on the right-hand side, trying to work her way in this free throw lane. That's what they call breaking an ankle with that move. But the defense is up. They still don't have the shot off. Spin move inside. Shots there by Kyla. It's no good. Rebound. It doesn't matter. The horn goes off. Ball goes back over to Tech. And with that, we have a whistle. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. 4:58 to play here in the second quarter. Orediggers have 21. Bulldogs have 15. Let's go and take a break. We'll be gone for a minute. 7.5 FM.
Montana has one of the highest suicide rates in the United States.
Suicide impacts people of all ages, genders, and ethnicities.
On average, 300 Montanans die each year by suicide.
Our best chance of stopping suicide is to stop the stigma.
It's time to talk openly and honestly about mental health issues.
Together, let's take the pledge to be allies against suicide.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Western trailing Tech 15-21 here in the second quarter. They do play quarters in NEIA basketball on the girls' side. They play 20-minute halves on the boys. You compare the two, there's a lot less free throw shot when they do in the quarters because they wipe all those team fouls off at the end of the quarters. Got a shot put up by Cleverly. It's a three-pointer on the way, no good. They chase down the rebound, the far corner, back over to Cleverly, over there on the far side. looking to do something with it. Bringing it back out is going to be Carlson. Carlson now looking for something inside. All she's got is the pass over the top to Cleverly. Carlson, now they get the ball inside. They got a shot up and in. Beautiful job coming out of there. Getting the basket for is going to be Hankwitz. Brooklyn Hankwitz. And now it's an 8-point lead. Malmberg brings the ball in the front court. Works the ball, now that's Sweeney. Sweeney's a little stop, pop. Good defense being played. And that's going to be Hankwitz. Knocks the ball right back at Sweeney, but it goes back to Western. Now, shots up over there. That's no good. Putting that shot up is going to be Maddie Moe. It was no good. Now we have substitutes coming on as Moe goes to the bench and Kiki Davis comes on. 4:12 to play. And the ball is going to be in the front court by Carlson. Carlson works over on the left-hand side now. Out here on the floor, that's going to be Wangren. Carlson deep in the corner. Got a three-pointer there. Launched. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Inside, they've got it. And they're going to put a shot up, and it's going to be underneath the basket. And it's going to stay down here with Tech. Coach Graham hollering for a foul. Can't believe he didn't get one. And coming back on the floor, that's going to be Lund. Isabel Lund comes back on. And who goes to the bench over there? It's going to be Shani Mack. Baseline to take it in. Wangren. Wangren does get it in. Cleverly. Cleverly goes to the free throw line. Still on the dribble. Goes ahead of the key. That's going to be Rademacher. Rademacher takes it inside. Her shot's no good. Rebound comes out of there. That's going to be Malmberg with it. And she gets the ball on the left-hand side. Gets the ball to Kyla. Kyla on the dribble. Goes right around her defender. Over the right-hand side. Baseline shot to Lund. Lund, beautiful shot to Davis. Or pass to Davis. Davis goes up for a shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Kiki's going to go to the free throw line. And now we have 4 substitutes coming on for Tech. And Kiki Davis goes to the free throw line to shoot. Kiki, she's a 5'8 sophomore. She played her high school ball in Missoula Hellgate. Hellgate's had all those great teams. And now there's steps in the line. Left-hand stroke is up. That one rattles out no good. She's got another one coming. 23-15, 3:31 to play, second quarter. Tech with the lead. Kiki with the free throw. That one's good. And now we're going to have Tech bringing the ball in to Sanford. And there's Lund back out there. And it won't be too long. She'll be laying on the floor somewhere. They get the ball in the front court. Sanford, left-hand side. Head of the key now back over to Sanford. Sanford takes it down. Has Soda Rice, head of the key. Soda, skip pass all the way to the corner. That's where we'll find Hankwitz. And now it's going to be to Sanford. Sanford gets it inside. And they have to kick it back out, and she can't handle the pass. It's going to be over and back. She got it into Aubrey Rademacher. Rademacher did the right thing, kick it right back out. Kiki was Sanford was wide open, but she wasn't looking for that return pass. And with 3:06, it's going to be Western ball. Sweeney now. She's got the ball over there on the far side. Going to take it to the head of the key. Defense is on her there. Nice job by Sanford, but she reached. Referee caught it. That's going to be the 4th foul on the Orediggers. And it's going to be baseline Bulldogs as substitute comes on the floor as Sanford goes to the bench. And Avery Carlson comes back out there. Avery, she's out of Havre, Montana. A lot of girls on both of these teams from Montana. And now it's going to be Sweeney. She's trying to work her way inside. Good defense being played on her. She kicks back out to Joel Nell. Little spin move inside. Shots off the glass. And good. Joel Nell. She's out of Box Elder. Quite a ball player. State championships when she was on that team. And here they come into the front court. That's going to be Carlson. Right-hand side. Soda Rice. Looking inside. They drop it in there. That's going to be in the hands of Rademacher. Turns around. Spins. Shot's no good. Rebound on the far side. That shot's no good. Putting it back up. That's Westwater doing a lot of shooting over there. A lot of missing over there. Finally coming out, there's going to be Sweeney with the ball. Front court, Lund. They're only down 5 now. 2:25 to play. Sweeney, she's at the head of the key. Trying to work her way in the paint. Good defense being played on her. Gets the ball to Kiki Davis. Kiki's running around the baseline. Forgot that pesky dribble part. She's going to travel, and the ball's going to go back over to the Orediggers. Numbers are right. Referee gives the ball up. And Carlson gets it into Cleverly. Cleverly will bring it in the front court. She's over there on the far side. Trying to bring the ball. Now she almost gets in the paint before she gets cut up by Kiki. Now gets the ball ahead of the key, and that's going to be Rademacher. Rademacher trying to back her way inside. Kicks the ball out. That's going to be Carlson. She got a 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Sweeney's got it. passes the ball down the floor. Good job getting back on defense. Heads up play by Carlson. As she stole that ball, fell to the ground, and just kind of half kicked it over to the sideline so it'd stay with her team. And now she goes for her shot. Kiki Davis, she plays a good defense. She blocks that ball. Lund comes out of there with it. She's going to slow it up. Hand it to Sweetie. She's not slowing up for nothing. She's got a three-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. Coming out with a rebound is going to be Cleverly. Good idea by Sweeney. She's deadly with that shot. She didn't make it that time. And here we come in the front court. And on the dribble is going to be Carlson. Picks it up at the head of the key. Hands the ball off right there. That's going to be Rademacher. Rademacher, far side over there. Deep in the corner. That's going to be Cleverly. Gets the ball inside to Westwater. Westwater spin move. And they're going to have a foul. Westwater goes to the ground hard. And it's going to be the fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. So nobody's shooting. Both teams have 4 team fouls on them. We'll be shooting from now on as Kiki picks up her second foul. And taking it out on the baseline is going to be Avery Carlson. She's got him in a box around the key. Westwater right in front of her. And she goes over the top to Westwater. Westwater looking under her, head of the key. That's where we find Wangerin. Wangerin to Cleverly. Cleverly tries baseline. That doesn't work because they cut her off. Taking the head of the key. Back over to Westwater. Get the ball baseline. And now they come back over the top. Getting the ball in the hands of Macy Mayer. And she gets bumped. Loses the ball out of bounds. It's going to go back over to the Bulldogs. 56 seconds left to go here in the half. And they're going to pull Westwater out. And coming on her place is going to be Kia Watson. Kia, she's out of Whitewater. Plays for that North Country outfit. They won state last year. State C, undefeated last year. They're undefeated this year as well. That shot from Sweeney's up. It's no good. 48 seconds left to go in the half. And coming out of the rebound is going to be Rademacher. And she's in the front court. Goes out of the left-hand corner. Got a three-pointer on the way. Up and in. And that's a beautiful shot put up over there by Brooklyn Hankwitz. And now it's a 26-18 lead. 29 seconds. We're under 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Sweeney hands the ball off to Lund. Lund on this side to Baumberg. And now we're going to have Joel Nell. She's going to put up a three-pointer. And that was from way out there, and that's good. And now it's 26-21. 16 seconds as the Tech brings in the front court. On the dribble. Throwing it over the far side. That was Watson. Back over here to Cleverly. She looks at the three. Instead they go to the corner. Watson, baseline, kicks the ball out. Now from the far corner, we're going to have another shot from there. Just made it from there. This time she doesn't get it. And we reach the end of the half. Buzzer sounds. I look up there on that Belt Battle Bank scoreboard. The Outriggers have 26. The Bulldogs have 21. Let's take a break for a couple minutes while I do the math. We'll come back with a wrap-up of the first half. Len Lemmer with the call. This is KQDI, 1450 AM, 97.5 PM.
Are you ready to unleash your awesome? Then you need 8 gig all-fiber internet from TDS. You'll have the powerful internet you need to stream, game, learn, and work today, and be prepared to take on anything new you can dream up tomorrow. Imagine internet you'll never outgrow. Get 8 gig all-fiber internet from TDS and embrace infinite possibility.
At the University of Providence, we believe college is more than a collection of buildings, or a lecture, or a test, or even a degree. College is about connecting to something greater than yourself. The University of Providence is a private Roman Catholic liberal arts university founded in 1932 by the Sisters of Providence. And we continue to honor their vision by providing students with an education that goes beyond the classroom, an education grounded in our mission of connecting people with their communities, with one another, with the environment, with opportunities, with their spiritual journey, and, most importantly, connecting people with their potential. The University of Providence.
For more than 85 years, D.A. Davidson has strived to build relationships and trust. From our first office in Montana to each of our 70 locations spread out coast to coast, we're on the ground and in your neighborhood, combining the values of a local partner with the capabilities of a national institution. We achieve strong outcomes based on mutual success, planning for future generations and building legacies that endure together.
Passion. It's what drives us. When you get your hands on something that you're passionate about, there's nothing else like it. That's the value of hands-on learning. So whether your passion is painting or plumbing, engines or engineering, if you're ready to turn your passion into a profession, find us at MSU Northern.
Montana has one of the highest suicide rates in the United States.
Suicide impacts people of all ages, genders, and ethnicities.
On average, 300 Montanans die each year by suicide.
Our best chance of stopping suicide is to stop the stigma.
It's time to talk openly and honestly about mental health issues.
Together, let's take the pledge to be allies against suicide.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
The other guys, they think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather specialty pizza with your name on it. Classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie, and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's Pizza.
My name is Matt Allen. I'm the Director of Admissions at the University of Montana Western. Montana Western is the only U.S. public institution in the country that operates on a block scheduling model called Experience One. Instead of your semester looking like this in a traditional system, the block schedule at Montana Western looks like this. This innovative approach allows students to really focus on that one homework area, have one final, communicate with one professor. More importantly, there's one professor communicating with that class. The big difference between Montana Western and other institutions is that our students typically have 2 to 3 years of experience in their field of study. And it's experience that employers and grad schools are looking for. And like I said, it's experience that a lot of college students don't typically have at that point in time in their academic career. Student success is our top priority, so our faculty and staff are here to help students through their entire student experience.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
And that sign is to get a satisfying breakfast sandwich for just $2 when you order ahead on the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Still?
Yeah.
How many pages got left?
30.
Break time.
Good looking out.
I got you.
Buy one, get one for $1 is back. So double up or mix and match. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
The Heritage Inn is just off I-15 in Great Falls and minutes from the C.M. Russell Museum, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, Giant Springs State Park, and many other attractions. You'll be near Malmstrom Air Force Base, Great Falls International Airport, and the River's Edge Trail along the Missouri River. After a day of travel, sightseeing, or fly fishing, unwind in the hot tub and take a dip in our heated pool. There's an exercise facility and a steam room. We have a full range of dining and entertainment options, including the Max Casino and Sports Bar, the Palomino Coffee Bar, and the Willow Creek Restaurant. Your accommodations will include satellite TV, in-room movies, a refrigerator, a microwave, a coffee and tea maker, and high-speed Wi-Fi. For an unforgettable trip to Great Falls, make your reservation at the Heritage Inn.
Scrap metal for cash? Come visit us at Central Montana's leader in recycling, steel, etc. in Great Falls. Our center processes steel, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and lead. And we pay cash for scrap based on weight. We also accept batteries, electric motors, paper, cardboard, and more. And our roll-off containers are available for any scrap projects you have. We even buy and recycle junk cars. Trade your scrap for cash. Visit us at steeletc.com or call us at 761-4848.
This season, score big with one of our many cars under $30,000. Talk about winning plays. Our financing team is here to help you with affordable options. We offer payments under $500, and that means more money for your fantasy football bets. With our certified pre-owned lineup, every car is thoroughly inspected, so you can drive with confidence. That means getting to the game without worry.
Just over the hill from high prices, Buskin Motor Company.
AMI is advanced metering infrastructure. We can talk to the meters can talk to us. So we're able to be very proactive in making sure that customers have reliable and stable power.
We actually are stopping outages from happening by looking at the data coming back from these meters.
That's the overall goal, is to provide our customers a safe and reliable solution that's cost effective. And this is the start of that.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian, move!
incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Montana, the last best place. And we believe the best state to do business. Like many of our clients, Farmers Union Insurance was born and raised in Montana. We started as a couple of farmers agreeing on their good word to insure each other. More than 100 years later, and our foundation is the same, our word is still our promise, providing protection when it's needed most. With our local claims adjusters and Montana roots, we bring peace of mind that can only be offered by us, the largest mutual insurance company domiciled in Montana. We are committed to you and believe in the true value of buying local. So come see us. Our agents live where you live.
We invite you to stay at one of the newest hotels in Great Falls. Warm, friendly atmosphere, and a friendly staff that's ready to assist you in your every need. When you check in, this is the kind of room you will receive, clean and comfortable, where you get wonderful breakfast, and how about a nice glass of wine upon your check-in? Easy check-in with your professional team to assist you. Make your next reservation at the Gibson, downtown Great Falls.
To 21 lead over the Bulldogs from Western Montana, and the winner, depending on who wins this game, one of them, I think if Tech wins, they get Carroll, and if Western wins, they get the Argos. It's Carroll's going to get the lowest seed that wins this game, and that would be Tech. They're lower than Western, so I've been sitting here looking things up, trying to figure out how it's going to work out tomorrow. All I know is 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 2 boys semifinals, 2 girls semifinals. QDI is going to be there, broadcasting the whole thing. Come out and watch. This is excellent basketball. Let's start the second half. Tech has the lead. Bulldogs have the ball, and they're in the front court. Working over there on the far side, that's Kyle Momberg. Gets the ball over here on this side behind the referee. And now they're going to bring it out to Joel Nell. Joel Nell looking at the ball to get to Sweeney if they can get it to her. Instead, they get the ball to Kyla. She got a shot up, and it's no good. Comes off on the far side. Coming out with it is going to be Sandiford. She's in the front court. And it looks like they're going to play a little man-to-man defense down on this end of the floor. She goes over the right-hand side. That's Sandiford now, head of the key. Good defense being played by the Bulldogs. And they're going to get a steal. And it's going to be Joel Nell Momberger. She's in the front court, but she's got slowed up. She's got 1-on-2. Her sister Kyla says, I might not have slowed up. She takes the corner. Gets the ball out. Got a long three-pointer put up at the head of the key. Up and in, and making that is going to be Sheenie Mack. And she cuts that lead to just one basket, 26-24. Sandiford's in the front court. Over to Soda Rice over the right-hand side. Back to Sandiford to Soda. Soda, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. She's going to go over to Sale down in the corner. That's where we're going to find Hankowitz coming out of there with. To Soda, to Sandiford. She picks up her dribble. She's in trouble, and she gets rid of it. And he gets the ball over there in the hands underneath. Shots up, shots in. They're going to make that basket down in there. That's going to be in the hands of Rademacher. Aubrey Rademacher. She gets the basket. She's going to go to the free throw line, picking up her 3rd foul. Is going to be Maddie Moy. She's going to go to the bench. Trying to finish off a 3-point play. is Rademacher, and it's up and it's good. And now it's a 5-point lead by the Ore Diggers. 8:46 to play as we roll through the third quarter. Sweeney, Jordan's in the front court. Defense picture up there. She goes right by Soda Rice. She's in the paint. Shots up off the glass and good. She's going to get, she wanted a foul. She didn't get it. Now we got Tech in the front court. Working over on this side of the floor. That's going to be Wangerin. Wangerin gets the ball on the dribble. Picks up her dribble there. Goes ahead of the key to Soda Rice. Rice looking inside there. She finds Rademacher. Rademacher goes baseline. Shots there. It's no good. That was putting up that shot was going to be Hankowitz. Coming out there with it is going to be the Bulldogs. Now Malmberg on the far side there picks a no. She doesn't pick up a dribble. Goes all the way in. Basket drains. They're going to have a foul. It's going to go against. It's going to go against Tech. I didn't see who fouled her, but the basket's going to count. So they're within one. Now she's going to go to the free throw line and try to tie this baby up. Getting that foul. That's going to go against Rademacher, and that's going to be her second. As Joel Nell Malmberg goes to the free throw line. 5'9" junior. She's out of Box Elder. She rolls it in. And we're all knotted at 29s. Took Western a long time to catch up. They were way down early. Slowly been picking away at that lead. And now here comes Tech on the far end of the floor. On this side, there's going to be Wangerin. Wangerin tries to get the ball down. Does get it on the low boat. They got a shot up there. Macy Mayer. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Sweeney's got it, and she's in the front court. And she goes to the free throw line, gets rid of the ball there, gets the ball over to Malmberg, and Kyla ends up gets a head fake to get the defense up. Unfortunately, the defense landed right on her. She's down on the floor. Hopefully she's all right. I think she will be. They're going to slowly get up. And I think they're going to say she was shooting, I would imagine. Maybe not. I mean, she was down on the floor when the defense landed on top of her. Hankowitz pick up the foul. That's going to be her second. And taking it out on the baseline is going to be Joel Nell Malmberg. And to Sweeney. Sweeney tries to work her way along the baseline. Good defense by Carlson. Not good enough. 2 points by Sweeney. And she's constantly looking for a foul every time she shoots it. And here they come, now down for the first time, the Ore Diggers. Wangerin ahead of the key. Defense picture up there. She wants to work over the right-hand side. Carlson down in the corner. Skip pass all the way over here to Wangerin. She's going to take it inside. Got Sweeney on her. Has to back her way out of there. Head of the key now. Carlson, right-hand side. They get the ball down underneath the basket. Turn around, jump shots there. It's no good putting that shot up. That was going to be, I can't pick up her number. Macy Mayer that shot it. Coming out of there with it's going to be the Bulldogs. Sweeney, far side. Malmberg, nobody's guarding her on a three. Shot's no good. Coming out of there, though, is Kiki Davis. Gets the ball back over to Malmberg. Now Sweeney, nobody's guarding her at the three-point line. That one's short. Now Tech's got the rebound. Coming out of there with it. That long last is going to be Westwater who's out there. And in the front court comes Carlson. Carlson, little spin move, gets herself in the key. The defense picks her off. Now she goes to the head of the key. That's going to be Rademacher. Rademacher, one dribble, gives over to Carlson. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Carlson goes right-hand side. That's where we find Mayer. Mayer looking to do something with it. And she's looking inside. Comes the head of the key to Wangerin. Wangerin being guarded there by Bulldogs. Now Westwater tries to drive through the key. That's always a bad idea. That never works. Coming out of the way, it's going to be the defense. Malmberg got it. And just no place to put the ball on the floor amongst all those bodies. And now it's going to be Sweeney. She looks at the three-pointer. Good defense being played on her. She has to get rid of the ball to Malmberg. Malmberg gets the ball. Oh, a beautiful shot put up and in. That's Shady Mack. Nobody's guarding her at the three-point line. Coach Graham stands up and says, I need a timeout. So at the 5:58 mark, we're going to get that timeout. Bulldogs have 34, and Ore Diggers have 29. Let's go ahead and take a break. We're going to take a break for 30 seconds. We'll be back. KQDI, 1450 AM. loaded with Montana kids and all these teams. So we're looking at the Orediggers. They took last in the season. They had a great first half, but the Bulldogs steadily played and they caught up with them. Now they're leaving them behind here at the start of the second half, nailing their shots. And Tech's going to have to get going here. Their season's going to come to a close. They do have the ball. Carlson's going to throw it in. And out there on the floor is going to be Allie Cleverly. She's going to bring in the front court. Looks like man-to-man defense down on that end of the floor. They go over to the right-hand side. That's Soda Rice. She goes to throw the ball inside. There's some pushing and shoving going on in there. I think they're going to call Kiki Davis. And it is. That's going to be the third foul on Kiki. And taking it out on the baseline down there, looking through the shirts, trying to figure out who it is. They get it into Cleverly. She's got a little 10-foot shot. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off. Comes off in the hands of Kyla Momberg. Kyla gets to Sweeney, and Sweeney's in the front court. And she tries to go in past Carlson. Carlson playing good defense, but not playing good defense on the far side. They had a layup, and they missed it. Good thing for Tech. Wide open layup, no good. Coming out of there is going to be Tech with a rebound. Far side of the floor, working over there is going to be Wangeren. Wangeren, head of the key. Carlson, left-hand side. That's Cleverly. Cleverly looking inside, has to go to the head of the key. That's where we find Hankwitz. Hankwitz gets it inside, and there's Westwater with a basket. And now it's 34-31 Bulldogs. And Sweeney's got the ball in the front court. Carlson's going to meet her at the free throw line. Going to try to back her in, little shove move. She frees herself up. Referee missed it. 2 points for Jordan Sweeney. Little shove with her right off to clear herself out of there. And now here comes Tech. They're down 5. Going to have a shot from the sideline. That's nowhere close. Putting that up over there. That was going to be Rice that shot it coming out of there. Sweeney with the ball. She's in the front court. She's going to move Joel Nell. And she's moving her out in the right hand. She's in the paint baseline. That's Kyla. Kyla tries to throw it on top of Westwater. Hard to do. Westwater's pretty tall. She steals that pass, and they're going to bring it in the front court. That's going to be Cleverly deep in the corner. Now they back out to Cleverly. She's going to pick up her dribble. They're just playing a little catch along the sidelines against that defense. Now Cleverly trying to work her way inside, and that's where they go. They had wide open. They're going to shoot that basket up and good, and they're going to go to the free throw line. Nice job getting that ball inside to Hankwitz. Brooklyn gets the basket. She's going to go to the free throw line. Multiple substitutions going to come on the floor, and there's going to be a timeout. So at the 4:18 mark, with the Bulldogs up 36-33 here in the third quarter, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to be gone for a minute. KQDI, 1450 AM.
Great Falls has so much to offer. And Great Falls' newest hotel, the Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, is here no matter what your reason for travel. Come stay with us and enjoy well-appointed guest rooms, a hot breakfast daily, pool and hot tub with outdoor patio and barbecue area, fitness center, and so much more. Montana owned and operated, we're proud corporate partners of the University of Providence Argos. Sleep Inn & Suites Mainstay Suites, 10th Avenue South and Fox Farm. Or check out our website, sleepingreatfalls.com.
Have a 36-33 lead over the Orediggers. These old rivalries, they go back a long ways. This conference started in 1967. At least that's when they started calling them the Frontier Conference. They've actually been around since 1934. They go way back. But since 67, these two teams have played head-to-head many, many, many times. Free throw line. Finishing off a third-point play. Up and in. Nice job by Brooklyn Hankwitz. And then the front court. Here comes Sweeney, right-hand side. That's going over here. Is going to be in the hands of Mack. Mack now skip pass over to Malmberg. Deep in the corner. That's going to be Sweeney. Sweeney's going to try to take it across the head of the key. They're not going to let her. Malmberg, head of the key. Now it's going to be Moy, who's back out there. Lund deep in this corner. You got Sweeney roving in the middle, trying to get the ball inside to her. She's calling for it. Instead, Malmberg going to put up a long three-pointer. It does not touch anything. Goes out of bounds. Lund tried to save it. Doesn't work. It's going to go back over to the Orediggers. They're down 2. Sanford being played by Lund. They do free herself up, and they get the ball back over to the thrower in. And now she's in the front court. That thrower in was going to be Wasson, who's back out there. And now to center for her. Nobody picks her up. She's got a layup. It's up. And she misses it. Coming out there is going to be Moy. Moy gets the ball in the hands of Sweeney. And Sweeney going to come in the front court to Lund. Back to Sweeney at the head of the key. Working over here now on the right-hand side. Clears out of there. That's Joel Nell over here. Now she goes far side. That's going to be Mack. Mack now. Lund in the corner. Back to Mack at the head of the key to Sweeney. Free throw line. Little fadeaway. Shot's no good. Rebound comes off. Coming out there with it. That's going to be Watson. Watson in the front court. Gets the ball down to the baseline. And the good defense being played by. Pick up a number here. She saved the ball twice. That's excellent job out there by Shani Mack. Twice she made great saves to get that ball in the turnover as it comes back over to the Bulldogs. Just pure hustle on that play. And now Sweeney. The clock's going to roll into 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. She brings in the front court. Defense going to pick her up the head of the key. That's Rice playing it on her. Over here to Malmberg. Malmberg. Joel Nell. She's going to dribble, hand it off to Lund. Lund tries to get inside. Defense cuts her off. Skip pass far side. That's going to be Shani Mack trying to get inside there. Can't get her done. Has to kick it over in the corner. Brings into Malmberg. It slots up. Joel Nell's got a layup. Take to the baseline. Little scoop layup. It's good. Now it's a 4-point lead by the Bulldogs. Head of the key. That's Rice. Rice over the far side. That's over there. That's going to be Watson. Watson to Rice. They play a little catch to Watson. A little too much cast. Coming on there is going to be Shani Mack. She's got a lip, and it's up, and it's good. Shani Mack, defense setting up the offense. And now Lund, she's going to pick up a foul. She's back here being a pest on defense. And they're going to call the foul on Rice for running over the top of her. Nice job by Isabel Lund. And now with a 6-point lead, Sweeney's going to take their Malmberg baseline. And they get the ball into Sweeney, head of the key, this side Mack. Mack, there's going to be Sweeney. She looks at the 3-point, defense is out on her. That's cleverly going to back her inside. She gets out to Lund. Lund now tries to take it inside. She gets cut off. Now Sweeney. Sweeney with cleverly on her. Dribbles between her leg, tries to go head of the key, does. Free throw line, getting away in the paint. They're reaching on her, she has to get the ball out. That's Lund. Lund, she's running out of time. Gonna have to get rid of the ball. They do over here in the side of the Mack. Mack's gonna put up a 3-pointer at the buzzer. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Cleverly's got it. Tex on the offense. Bringing up the left-hand side here. That's gonna be Wagner. Wagner, she takes the paint. Little spin move inside, and Sweeney's on her arm. She was in the air, so they're gonna let her go to the free throw line. I think she was passing, but they don't make that designation. You can't call intent as a referee. Well, no, they are going to go baseline. Coach Graham's not happy with that. And with that, we're going to have a timeout. Minute 38 to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs 40, Orediggers 34. We're going to be gone. We're going to be gone for a minute. Everybody
Passion. It's what drives us. When you get your hands on something that you're passionate about, there's nothing else like it. That's the value of hands-on learning. So whether your passion is painting or plumbing, engines or engineering, if you're ready to turn your passion into a profession, find us at MSU Northern.
And we're back, and they're under play while we were gone. Cleverly got a 2-pointer down there to cut the lead to 40-36. And now we're going to have a 3-point shot put up in the corner over there by Joel Nell Malmberg. She's got another 3-pointer in the ball game, 43-36 now. And now in the front court, here comes Tech. And they're down. That's the largest deficit of the ball game. They're down 7. They get the ball into Soda Rice. No, excuse me. That's going to be Wangren, and she double dribbles the ball. And it's going to go back over to the Bulldogs. And now we're going to see some pressure by Tech. And good defense. Oh, almost getting her hands on it, but not quite. Coming out there's Lund. She's into the front court, gets the ball to Sweeney. Sweeney waits for the defense to clear back to Lund. Lund far side, Malmberg. That's Jonell. And now that's going to be Mack. Head of the key, Moy. Moy takes a couple dribbles to Malmberg. Jonell stops, looks, goes to Sweeney down in the corner. She's going to take it in the paint. Little push off. She gets away with that every time. And that's a basket. It's good for 2. She clears with that right arm and she does a fadeaway. She's not very big. She gets in there in the land of the trees, and she can get that shot off. And now it's a 9-point lead by the Bulldogs. And Sweeney's got the ball. She'll bring it in the front court. She's on the dribble. She's got 16 points in the ball game, and she's going to go for more right here. And she goes to the floor. She lands on the basketball. That looked like it hurts. And then we reach the end of the quarter. And I look up there on that Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. The Bulldogs have 45. The Ord Eagers have 36. We'll be
Some places try to get away with skimming a little off the top. Not at my joint. Godfather's Pizza doesn't cut any corners. Our dough is freshly made every day. We don't sprinkle on a little cheese. We pile on 100% real mozzarella, and we ain't chintzy with the toppings neither. Every pizza is loaded with the highest quality meat and fresh veggies. And nobody, I mean nobody, can compete with our specialty pies like taco, humble pie, classic combo. Don't settle for skimpy. Get the real deal at Godfather's Pizza.
It's a good day for basketball in Great Falls, Montana. 55 degrees out there earlier this afternoon. At least somebody said it was 55 out there. I don't know if they're talking the temperature or the wind speed, but I think they're talking temperature. Normally we get a little wind when we get these warm temperatures, but it's been kind of an unusual year here in north central Montana. We haven't had the wind we normally get. It's been kind of nice. We were getting some warm days, but boy, when it got cold, it got bitter cold. I live in a little town of Rainsford, Montana. We made the national news. We were the cold spot in the nation. We were 43 degrees below zero, 63 below wind chill. That's plenty cold, folks. And my car started. And here we go with the ball. It's last quarter. Tech's got some making up to do now. They get the ball in the front court. In on the dribble. That's going to be Carlson. Carlson over in the right-hand corner. They bring the ball to Wanger, and Wanger, she can dribble it out of there. Now she's at the head of the key. Good defense being played on her by... Who is that playing good defense on her? That's going to be Mack. And there's a shot up. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Sweeney's got it. And Western's in the front court working over in the right-hand side. Hands it off to Mack. Mack on the far side. That's going to be Kyla Malmberg who's back out there. She's at the head of the key. Dribbles behind her back, kind of freeing herself up. She's in the paint. Got to lay up. Count that basket. And Kyla's going to go to the free throw line. Kyla, she was just bound determined to get in there. She gets the basket. She's going to go to the free throw line. First foul of the ball game being called on Cleverly. And now it's an 11-point lead for the Bulldogs with a free throw coming. And that one's good as well. Nice left-hand stroke by Kyla. And now down 12. Here comes Wanger into the front court, right-hand side. Trying to get the ball on the baseline. So to Rice, all she can do, that's Westwater who's out there. She finally corrals the ball, and they do get the ball inside. Back out to Westwater. This time she has to corral it again. And now they get the ball in. They got Rademacher. She got a shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Did hit the rim, though. Coming out there is going to be Wangerin. Westwater, Cleverly, deep in the corner. Going to go baseline down there. That's Carlson. Shots off the back of the rim, no good. They've just gone stone cold, Av Tech. Coming out there with it with a rebound and coming into Sweeney. Sweeney's in the front court. Working there on the left-hand side. That's going to be Mack. Mack now. She's going to shoot one from the head of the key. And it's nothing but net. Sheenie Mack. She's got another three-pointer. And now it's a 15-point lead, and Coach Graham needs to talk about some things. 8:32 to play here in the fourth quarter. They're up now 51-36 are the Bulldogs. We're going to take a timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll be gone for a minute. This is KQDI 14.
We invite you to stay at one of the newest hotels in Great Falls. Warm, friendly atmosphere, and a friendly staff that's ready to assist you in your every need. When you check in, this is the kind of room you will receive, clean and comfortable, where you get wonderful breakfast, and how about a nice glass of wine upon your check-in? Easy check-in with your professional team to assist you. Make your next reservation at the Gibson, downtown Great Falls.
Welcome back, everybody out there on KQDI that's tuning in to listen to this second quarterfinal game on the girls' side of the bracket, as the Bulldogs from Montana Western are just kind of pulling away. And with the ball in the front court, that's going to be Sandiford. Sandiford dribbling ahead of the key. She wants to go over here on the left-hand side, and she throws it right in the middle of that zone defense. Luckily, to come out of there with it is going to be Westwater. And they're going to skip past on the far side. They're going to have a shot put up over there. It's a long three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Shooting that was going to be Hankwitz. And now we're going to have a runaway by Lund. Lund's down here. She's got a layup, and she puts it up, and it rolls around the rim 2 times before it goes in. But it does drop. And the Bulldogs are starting to put it onto him now. And now it's going to be Sandiford deep in the left-hand corner. Try to throw the ball inside. Bad pass. Moy knocks the ball loose. Coming out of there with it's going to be Sweeney. 7:50 to play here in the fourth. They're up 53-36 now as he gives the ball to Mack. Far side, that's going to be Kyla. Kyla to Lund. Lund, head of the key to Moy. Moy, we're going over in the right-hand side, trying to set a pick for Kyla. She's going to launch one of her left-handed three-pointers. That one's no good. Coming out of there with it. Rebound coming out of there is going to be Westwater. Westwater to Sandiford, front court, Wangerin. Wangerin has to back out of there now. The defense is on her. Throws the ball into Westwood. She can't hold on to it. Coming out of there is going to be Kyla. She's going to dribble up the far side of the floor. Pick up her dribble, get to Sweeney at the head of the key. Sandiford comes out on her. Bad move. She goes right by her. Has to pick up her dribble though to Sweeney, and she hands it over to Moy. Moy's at the free throw line. Now we're here on the right-hand side. Mack. She goes baseline. Far side. Nobody's guarding Lund. She's got a 3 on the way. Comes off the far side of the rim. Rebound comes out of there. It's going to be Hankwitz. Hankwitz to Sandiford. Sandiford to Wangerin. And they're in the front court on the left-hand side. She takes her over the head of the key, trying to work her way inside there. Defense pushing her out. Little spin move inside. Shot's no good. I think they got Kyla on the arm. And we're going to send Liv Wanger to the free throw line. 5'9" sophomore. She's out of Plentywood, Montana. Has multiple substitutions him on the floor. I can kind of pick up the Western ones because I see Joel Nell Momber coming out there. Then we got Joel Nell and Kyla on the floor at the same time. Free throws on the way. It's good. And who else is out there? Thought they had one more sub than that, the one on the floor, and they did. Coming out there also for them is going to be Peyton Hagee. And now at 53-37, 6:49 to play, we're going to have Joel Nell throwing it into Kyla. A little full court pressure. Kyla throws right over the top of it in the front court. That's where we find Hagee. Hagee, she's going to dribble it back out to the half court line. Set up that offense. Working over here. Almost a steal, but coming out there with it. They're going to have a shot from the corner, a three-pointer up. And that's Joel Nell. No, that's Sweeney. Way deep in the corner. And now it's a 19-point lead. And now there sees some hurry on the part of Tech, and they get it to Cleverly. She's got a three-pointer up and in. Nice shot there by Allie Cleverly. 56-40 now. Sweeney with the ball. They're going to try to trap her at the half-court line. She's in the front court on the dribble. Trying to clear everybody out. Gets the ball. That's Moy at the free throw line. Turns with her back to the basket. Gives it to Sweeney. Sets a pick. She frees her up. Little give and go. There's Moy. She can't control the ball. Finally does. Brings it out over here in the head of the key to Hagee. Hagee to Sweeney. Sweeney on the dribble. Free throw line. Hands the ball off. At the hand, that's going to be Malmberg. She's got a three-pointer up. And that's good. Joel Nell's feeling it. She's got another basket in the ball game. And now in the front court comes Tech. On the dribble, head of the key, left-hand side, Cleverly, deeper in the corner. Back out to Cleverly. Cleverly skip past far side, Wangerin. Now they get the ball inside. Beautiful pass, but they missed the layup. Nice job getting the ball right inside there to Macy Mayer. Macy couldn't make the basket. Joel Nell now. Get the ball to Moy. Moy turns, looks. Looking for something inside. Nothing there. Instead she goes on the far side. That's got to be Sweeney. She has to pick up a dribble head of the key. That's Haggy. Haggy, spin move to get inside. Goes in the corner. That's Kyla. Kyla, baseline. Tries to take it across the key. Gives it to Joel Nell. Joel Nell to Sweeney. She's launched a three there. Off the back of the rim, top of the rim, out of bounds. Ball goes over to Montana Tech. They're down 59-40. We're under 5 minutes to play now. Substitute comes on the floor. He's coming back on. It's going to be Kia Wasson. And going to the bench is going to be Avery Carlson. And now Wangerin gets the ball into Wasson. Wasson bring it in the front court. Going to be picked up right there at the head of the key by defense by Haggy. Over the far side, that's going to be Rice who's back out there. Looks to get the ball inside. Does a nice job getting it inside in the hands of Rademacher, but Rademacher couldn't make the shot. And now coming out of there is going to be Malmberg. Jonell, beautiful pass underneath to Kyla. Kyla, not such a beautiful pass. That goes over to Tech. That's Soda Rice comes out of there with it. Brings the ball down, little step across. Shot's no good. Rebound comes off. Good job keeping it alive. And there's going to be a good job by Kyla. She steps in front of the pass. She's got a layup on this end. Shots up. Shot's good. She made a bad pass down here. Cost them a turnover, but then she makes it up on the other end by stealing the pass and getting a layup out of it. And now it's 61-40. It's a 21-point lead as Bulldogs are starting to run away with this one. Deep in the corner. And that's going to be a beautiful shot put up there in the corner. Up and in for Brooklyn Hankowitz. Cuts the lead to 18. But they're running out of time, under 4 minutes to play. That's going to be Kyla, head of the key. Now far side, Haggy. Haggy to Moy at the head of the key. Goes down here in the corner, bats Kyla. Kyla to Sweeney deeper in the corner. She's going to dribble out of there. Try to work her way. Across the paint, shots up. Rattles in, good. Jordan Sweeney with another basket. She's got that little fade move inside there. She kind of leads with that right arm. The referees let her get away with it. So I guess that's not a foul anymore. Back in my day, I might have called that. Jordan Sweeney probably wouldn't like me. Now you got a shot up here on this end, putting it up. That's Wangerin. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Good job of getting that rebound. It's going to be Brooklyn Hankowitz. And she's at the free throw line. Are they going to say she was shooting? All right. Now Coach Cooper's starting to make me mad. She's going to sub just like Jeff Graham. I'll send them in there 3-4 at a time if that's what Jeff's going to do. Now I got a whole bunch of new players out there. And they get the ball inside, and that's going to be Rademacher. Tries to take it inside, a little shot from the baseline. It's no good. Kiki Davis, she gets the rebound. She comes out of there, gets the ball in the hands of Haggy. Haggy's going to bring it in the front court. Defense is back. Cleverly picks her up there. Now Lund far side. That's going to be Mack. Mack now gets the ball to Davis. Head of the key, Moy. And now skip pass on this side. That's going to be Haggy. Haggy's on the dribble. And now to Shani Mack. Mack on the dribble. They're trying to set him out. She wants Kiki on the other side. She moves her. And there's why she got a lane to the basket. Good job with the defense, though, as Hankowitz came over and checked it. She blocked that ball out of bounds. And now Jeff's going to send two more on. Coming on for him is going to be Chalice Whitewater. And I missed that second one. And regardless, there was a 30-second clock that they were fighting against. They didn't get the shot off. I don't know that they had to shoot it. It's a 20-point game, 2:46 to play. Tech's got the ball. Sandiford's on the far side. She's going to bring it in the front court. Coy working down there. She picks up her dribble, and now she goes to the head of the key, and that's where we're going to find Macy Mayer. Macy, she's working with the back of the basket, tries to get herself in the paint. Shots up, no good. Macy gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Good job by Macy. Going to the free throw line for Montana Tech. Takes a couple dribbles. That one's a nice high arcer. That one's up and good. She's got another one coming. That was her first point of the ball game. There's her second. And now full court pressure by Tech. No problem for Western as they get the ball in the front court. On the dribble, that's going to be Shani Mack. Gets the ball to Kiki Davis over the far side now. That's going to be Haggy. Haggy, top of the key, Lund off to Mack because they're going to use a little clock here as we roll to 2:15 to play. They'll burn as much as they can backing away out there as they're going to be Haggy. She wants to work on the left-hand side, deep in the corner. Nobody's guarding over there. That's Kiki Davis. She's got a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound comes off, and coming out of there with it is going to be Sandiford. Sandiford into Cleverly. Cleverly's in the front court on the dribble. Backs her way out, head of the key, Sandiford. Sandiford gets in the paint, far side, having a hard time controlling, but finally coming out of it. Got a shot up inside there. That's no good. Putting that up is going to be Westwater. Excuse me, that was Macy Mayer, and nobody's down here guarding Kiki Davis. She's got a layup, a runaway now. And with that, we're going to have a timeout. And I think we're just going to have a timeout to get some subs on the floor, all that's going on over there. But there's a minute 40 left to play. Bulldog 65, Ore Diggers 45. And everybody's out on the floor. Looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout. No, they're all going to sit down. We'll be back in a minute. KQDI 1450.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
And bringing the ball up as far side of the floor is going to be Sandiford. Sandiford, she's in the middle of the floor, picks up her dribble, goes out to Carlson. Carlson, little move outside. Inside, she's got a basket up and in. Avery's got a basket. A minute 27 left to play, and they're bringing the ball up the far side of the floor. Now the full court pressure's going against them, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to go off a Tech, and it's going to be Bulldog ball, baseline, sideline, right in front of the scorer's bench. And they do get the ball inside. That's to Lund. Lund back in the hands of Haggy. Haggy going to drill it out here to the head of the key. Defense is going to chase her out there. Hands the ball off to Lund. Lund do a little weave across the top here as they burn some clock. Out there on the floor now is going to be Marley Spencer. She's a freshman out of Idaho Falls, Idaho. Kiki Davis deep in the corner. Lund. They got some 2 seconds to get the shot off. Lund does, and it goes in. Sometimes prayers are answered, and that was one. And it goes in, then it's going to be 67-47. Got a 20-point lead. And we have a stop and play. And I'm not really sure why. Nobody called timeout. To get organized, Cleverly's got the ball. Cleverly's going to take up the middle of the floor. Defense lets her go right by in the front. I'm sure Western been told, don't foul. Three-pointers on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes out. Spencer's got it. Gets the ball in the hands of Haggy. Haggy's going to bring it in the front court. No. Kiki Davis. Kiki, one dribble. Now they're in the front court. There's Spencer. Takes the ball inside. She's going to dribble it back out. Might have got away with a double dribble. And now they're going to burn some clock. 34 seconds left. And it looks like Tech's, they're not going to foul. They're just going to let them work their weave across the front of the key now. Kiki Davis. Davis tries to go inside, and they do. Out there on the floor. Hey, there's somebody new. Ava Bellick. Ava Bellick. She gets her first basket of the ball game. And now there's 17 seconds left. 69-47. They got a 22-point lead. And they're fouling. And on the bright side, it's not a shooting foul yet, I don't think. It's going to be baseline Tech. That was their fourth foul. And I saw Spencer try to run off the floor. The coach said, no, stay out there. 14 seconds left. Throwing the ball in. They get it Cleverly. Cleverly. She looks at three. She's going to cast one. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes off. And it's going to be in the hands of Bellick. And she's going to bring the ball down to Spencer. Spencer, she's just going to dribble it out of there. The clock's going to run out. And we reach the end of the ball game. And I look up there on that Belvedere Bank scoreboard. Western's got 69. Ore Diggers have 47. And with that, the Ore Diggers season is done. And unfortunately for Coach Graham,